Good afternoon, folks. This is Hunter Jackson again with Giant Recreation World, Winter Garden, Florida. Back at it again with another special video today. We're going to be showcasing a Coachmen product, the Catalina, which is going to be their entry-level lineup, and I thought this was a terrific couples coach and a fairly unique floor plan. This is the 2025 Coachmen Catalina 184RBS, RBS standing for rear bath and slide. So let's go ahead and get right into it and tell me what you think. Let's go. Alrighty guys, and just like normal, let's go ahead and start off on the front of this 2025 Coachmen Catalina 184RBS. Starting off here in the front, we can see we do have a manual tongue jack here. This is going to help with the leveling forward to back. We do have stab jacks as well. A lot of times people are going to go ahead and switch that out for an electric one, but it's totally optional. Also want to point out that we do have one 20-pound LP tank up here. Again, something that I'd like to see is maybe 2 bottles, especially on the size of this coach. It's not huge, but it's not small either. It's an easy add for a dealer to do. You go ahead and just put 2 bottles up there and you got to rewire or get a new bracket, something like that. As far as the batteries on this unit does come with solar, and so every solar / 12-volt fridge unit on our dealership lot is going to come with 2 batteries, even though Coachmen didn't include them. I want to go ahead and apologize. This RV is absolutely filthy. It just came in from Indiana and I didn't even give Detail a chance to go through it, so bear with us on that one, but I wanted to get this out as soon as possible. Moving down the side of the RV, we do have our storage compartment here off to the side. Obviously, we've got our power cord up here now. We've got our switch for our front LED lights, which I don't know if you're going to be able to see them very well. They go all the way up the side of the coach and look absolutely beautiful at nighttime. But this is a good size storage compartment. Kind of wish it passed through all the way, but I can live with it because I'm sure that they've got something going on over there. We'll take a look once we get inside. Backing up a little bit, I know I've knocked this before in the past. Really kind of wish this door could open up all the way, but at least it's not right up to the door there. And we've got a good size awning that goes all the way down the RV. This is also mated with an RGB light strip across the top. You can choose whatever color you like. Right now we've got yellow in place. Checking out the stickers on the side of this RV. You can see I wasn't lying. We've got solar on board with 200 watts. A JBL sound system, so those are going to be speakers on the outside, such as this one, and speakers on the inside that we'll point out here in a second. One thing I really like, this isn't a huge coach, but they gave us tandem axle back here. We've talked about it before in the past. It's a huge peace of mind thing, and it tows better going down the road. God forbid one of those tires blows, you've got another to get you safely off the off-ramp. Next thing I want to point out, they included an outside kitchen on this unit. So we've got our small griddle out here in the front. This is going to be great for pancakes or sausage, bacon, that kind of stuff in the morning. And then a nice small refrigerator here in the back. Great for waters, Gatorades, beer, wine, whatever you're into. A little bit of extra power here. We do have a bottle opener, so maybe they do intend for it to be beer for you. And then down to the side here, this is common in a lot of Coachmen products, the leash link. So this is great for bringing your furry friends from home. Shout out Piper at my home. Over off to the side, we can see our LP Quick Connect. That's right next to the grill. They have a little line that'll go right up into there. Sorry, it's dirty. Told you before though, we do have stab jacks on this one. 2 to be exact, so we've got 2 in the back and then our front tongue jack. That's gonna help stabilize you out once you get to the campground. Moving around to the back side of the RV here, we just looked at it. We do have a 4-inch steel bumper that's going to help not only protect your RV, but that's a great place to put the stinky slinky hose. And then off to the top, we've got our Furrion rear camera backup prep. This is the plug-and-play system. You pull that plate off, you put your camera on, you just plug it in. Super easy peasy. Next to it is a Lippert quick ladder connect. This is a great feature to have because the ladder will go beyond the roof and you're able to get on and off of the RV much easier. Down to the side, you can see we do have a black tank flush on this unit. That's something that's definitely an upgrade from a true entry level. as well as a city water connection, common, but I like that they're right next to one another. We've talked about it before in the past, but you take your little Y pipe brass fitting and you go into both of those, and then you only have to run one hose into your RV. Moving off and back to the side here, we can see our power port where I'm plugged in currently. This is going to be a 30 amp coach. There is one AC on board. This is your cable TV connect for once you get to the park. A single sewer exhaust, which is nice to see. I expected it on this size, but it's cool that it's coming out of the back and it's super easy to get to, not under any slides. We've got our black handle on the left, gray handle on the right. Fairly self-explanatory. Moving out and back, we do have a nice size slide on this. So this is gonna be, I don't know, every bit of maybe 6 feet or so wide. This is a cable driven slide, which I like because the cable drivens are easily adjustable by either yourself or a dealer. Obviously, as we've walked all the way around, you've probably seen it, but this is gonna be a corrugated aluminum on the outside and a wood frame coach on the inside. Part of the reason is, well, it's an entry level and they're trying to get to a certain price point. So if you want to see what we have this one marked at, go ahead and click the link in the comment section below. I'm pretty sure this is in the 20s. Looking down here, we do have our tanked hot water heater. It's probably a 6-gallon if I could guess. And then our city freshwater connection port. This is how you're going to take your water with you should you want to go off-grid. Most folks are going to full hookup sites these days, but they're still including the freshwater tank here off to the side. Let's get one more pan of the front here. Beautiful front end on this. They've changed up their logo here in 2025 with the dog being the primary. They've just changed the picture of the dog is what it is. And then they added these light strips up here in the front. Very classy looking. Alrighty, and walking into the 2025 184RBS. Always like to point it out, we do have a solid step out here and they included a third. Sometimes on these entry levels, you only see 2 solid steps. One thing that's kind of missing though, in my opinion, would be a grab handle right here. Sometimes for older folks or folks that have mobility issue, it can be a little bit difficult reaching all the way up here. It's an easy add. You can always put a motor ride down this way or one of the swing classic style grab handles. But let's go ahead and get in here because this is a pretty neat little floor plan. I haven't seen one like this before. Walking inside, just kind of pan around, let you look. First things first, I want to point out this little desk / eating area over here. We've got 2 bar stools that will clip into place right off to the side. And to the left of these clips, we've got our controls for our JBL sound system. So this is where you've got Bluetooth, radio. What else is on here? I think there's an aux connection here on the bottom. We have a slide in and out switch, our awning switch, water pump, gas and electric water heater, and you can choose which one you want to pull from. Our exterior lights and our interior lights. Down below, a little bit of storage with a nice springy net down there. And then a window to look out while you're eating breakfast in the morning and see all the beautiful views of whatever place that you're at. Good storage up above here. I like the shelf. Adds to the ability to put more stuff in here. This kind of threw me off when I came in here. It is a smaller TV. It looks to be about a 24-inch, but there is no reason that you couldn't upgrade this into a bigger TV that would kind of fill this entire space here and give you a little bit better viewing angles. Another thing that I thought was kind of unique. So this light switch here is not for the lights on the inside. What that does is it fully disconnects your fridge and your safety equipment from the battery. So when you're in storage mode, you can flick that down and everything, including your propane detectors, turned off. Thought it was a little unique. Down below the fridge, we've got our fuse / breaker panel. And then up above, we have a 10 cubic foot, 12 volt GE refrigerator. That is nice and cool right now. That thing cooled down so quickly. I've been only out here for probably 30 minutes or so. And then a great kitchen here in the rear. It's a little bit small as far as the tightness, but it is very well laid out and tons of counter space. And we've got outlets here and here. A 2-burner stove with some cute little lights. Lights up above. Plenty of storage. Goes all the way back. I'd say it's every bit of a foot and a couple of inches down to there. Good size Microwave, nice and small, but easy to use. These are all storage too, just like that other. Oh, look. And let me open this other side so you can get some light. It goes all the way back here. Hopefully that didn't mess with your eyeballs too much. But great storage up above in the cabinets. We do have a smaller sink, but this will get the job done, and I'm gonna be excited to show you the second sink in the bathroom. They've included a roller for your paper towels, some more open style drawers here. You're probably gonna put maybe spices or things that you'll access quickly in the kitchen. And here's the test. No, I wish we could put our trash can in here. That's all right. At least they gave us the storage option here down below. And then moving off to the side, we've got two more additional. These are actually nice and deep and also tall to be able to put bigger like cleaning supplies. And below these two cabinets, we do have our internal furnace. Backing up a little bit, right to the right of the kitchen is going to be the bathroom area. Like I said, I was excited to show you that we do have an additional sink back here, a beautiful mirror, a toilet, which, has a toilet, but it's a plastic toilet, easily flipped out if you wanted it, but that's a way to keep the weight down and the cost down. Apologize again for the dirt, but we have a good sized shower in here. Let's see how the headroom is. There we go. Not bad. So it doesn't give you a skylight. Like I said before, I'm about 6'2", maybe a little bit more with these shoes on. I've got enough that my head is barely kissing the top of this exhaust fan right here. So this is going to be better for people that are, 6'1" and under, but nice. And then moving out of the bathroom, we do have a couple of outlets here for hair dryers and other bathroom accessories. And down below, additional storage for any paper towels, toilet paper, cleaning supplies, things like that. Backing out of this RV bathroom here. Off to the side, immediately we're greeted with additional storage, tons of storage options on this bad boy. And this is gonna go far enough that I can't even reach back there with my arm. Same with the one below that. Nice deep storage compartments there. Additional outlets on the wall. We do have a GE air conditioner. So the GE air conditioners here in 2025 are also coming standard with heat pumps. So this one will have a heat pump. Down here in Florida, as long as it's above 40 degrees, you should be able to keep the coach nice and warm even through those 40-degree nights. This is a beautiful, beautiful couch. I was very surprised that they put an electric couch in this RV. It's a love seat, but it also can transform to have a couple extra places for, drinks or your phone to sit down here or remote, separate it out, and it more turns into a theater seating. I told you it's electric. We've got both of our buttons off here to the side, super easy to use, and they come with USB-A ports over there too. So USB-A here, USB-A on the other side, and in the middle here we have USB-C and USB-A, so plenty of charging. You can have 4 phones on you all at once for a couples coach, not too bad at all. This type of window, well, lots of windows in here, but the type of blinds that are on it are the classic corded style blackout shades. It's going to, cut out all the light so that way you can sleep in a little bit longer in the morning. And then off to the side, let's back this thing down. We've got a nice bed area, and then this is mated to a jackknife style sofa, and we'll demonstrate how that works right about now. All right, I know this isn't the first time I've showed how these work, but the easiest way is gonna be grabbing from the bottom here, pulling up, and letting it sit down flat. After that, in order to get to your bed, you're gonna pull this pin right here. Let's see here, slide it off to the side. That's a little sticky because it's new. There we go. And drop that thing down right there. This is a little bit, oh, it's folded up right now, so it looks kind of funky, but this is where your bed would be. And without totally unwrapping everything, just to show you how well you fit, easy peasy. And with another person here, even though it's a small bed, you could definitely make this work. At the end of the day, it is camping, and so I like this type of setup here. Gives you a lot of flexibility, and when we're done with it for the day, pop that thing right back up, throw your pin into place, grab from the bottom of the jackknife, and then pull from the top. It goes right down, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, and finally, as far as storage, underneath the jackknife here, they did include 4 storage bins. This is gonna be good for, you know, your socks, a couple of drawers for your drawers, as we always say. And then as we've discovered as we walked in here, the reason that it doesn't pass through all the way is because of those hot water heater connections here on the other side. So coach isn't super long. That means something has to go, and in this case, it was gonna be the pass-through storage. Up above, we do have a small shelf here. I'm sure this would be a good place for extra blankets, maybe pillows, or even camping gear that you need right before you go out. And then off to this side, we've got additional 110 ports, a USB-C, and a USB-A. This is a great coach. Unique floor plan with the dinette here. Feels very spacious with the slide. This is a solid entry level for couples. Let me know what you think. Alright guys, I tried to take my time on this one. I was a little bit limited as far as my schedule this week, but I've had a couple cool things that happened. I've had 2 customers now that have came in because they saw one of the videos in my library. I really appreciate you guys a lot. And to all of you guys out there that are considering looking at an RV, feel free to give me a call. I'll leave a link in the description down below that goes to our website with this specific unit. If you call into the store, feel free to ask for Hunter. I'd love to help you find something, whether it's the one you saw in the video or not. Like always, if you guys want to see any other additional units, we carry Forest River, Thor, and Keystone products, and Holiday Rambler. So if there's any models that you're interested in that are 2025s, I'd be honored to go ahead and put that out there for you. It actually kind of helps figure out what I'm going to put out the very next week. And finally, thank you so much to everybody. We finally hit 150 subscribers. The channel is growing every single week, so huge shout out to you guys. We've got something special cooking here for the future, a possible giveaway. But go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, do all the fun things that you do for all the fun YouTubers, and we'll see you in the next one. Later.